Alrighty, hello and welcome back. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and attempt the next Dark Lord phase here at 300, assuming we even make it. I'm going to jump in and try it. We're nowhere near as geared as we were the last time, but I have spent, I don't know, maybe a couple of hours just running the dungeon over and over, trying to get gear and get a little bit more prepared for the fight. So we don't have any keys left, so that means we have no fairies. So I'm going to manual this. No, I'm not. I'm going to auto a little bit here. Let's just see if we can make this work or not. If not, we'll just come back and try again. At some point, we're going to hit a wall where we just have to have the relics higher, and I need to see if it's this time or not. So far, it's not looking terrible, but you just never know what they're going to throw at you boss-wise, and since I haven't done this since 2020, I haven't played Soda Dungeon 2, I don't remember. So it will be fun to just kind of see what this entails. So here we go. If we can get through this, of course we got a bunch of poison on everybody, so that's not great. But okay, here we go. Coming all the way to level 300 for little old me. Don't be salty when you lose. Okay, well we'll see who loses. We might lose. It might be one of those things. Oh snap! 2,000. Okay, so here we go. He's a huge lobster. He looks pretty awesome, actually. Okay, so first things first. Okay, one hit. Now, we want to inflict. So this is 3 MP, magic damage, and chance to poison. We want to have status effects on him, but that also means we can't heal, so that's not great. Okay, he resisted. Not great. This is a gamble. Double resist. That's not good at all. Now, I know what her magic does, but there's nothing else on the screen. I'm going to hit 69. That was actually more than what she would have done. Okay, now this has a chance to burn. And he resisted that as well. That's not a good start. Okay, ow. That hurt. Okay then. Well, I don't think this is going to be one of those times where we win, but perhaps. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep the healer alive, then I'm going to try to inflict poison. Okay, he resisted again. That's a guaranteed 38. 141. I don't see this happening. Okay. Thief is almost dead. Let's go ahead and use this. And we kind of have to keep. Who do we want to keep alive for sure? If we lose this healer, it's not going to be the end of the world because she has no real magic left anyways. Let's heal. I'd like to make sure that she doesn't die because she's got a really powerful attack with that sword. So trying to prioritize. Okay, back attack. This should do more. Yes, 69. Okay, and then we'll do this. Back attack for 211. It's a shame that we're not inflicting the status effects, but we just have to hope that he... Oh, wow. He would have killed her, I think, if we hadn't done that. Okay, now we'll do a heal. We'll use her to just get her back up, maybe. Or maybe I'll do this and this, because we definitely don't want to lose that. I'll do this for some guaranteed 141. Can we survive this? Ooh, I think we might actually have it. Okay, now I'm going to steal. 1k gold. Very nice. And just to rub it in his face, I'll heal her, and then we're going to let her... Boom. There it is. Okay, well, I had to work for that. Had I autoed that, there's no way that would have won. We would have won that. So that feels good that we were able to manual that and do it properly. Anyways. Which one of us just spent our free time battling a lobster? I definitely did. Nice. Oh, I must have failed the quest because, okay, yeah, I was going to turn in stuff, but I came to the dungeon in hopes that I could beat this boss, so it looks like you can, in fact, fail quests. That's too bad. I hate that they designed it that way, but alright. Flynn's now level 5. Partial mastery unlocked. Okay, cool. 20. Ooh, we got recharge. Very good. Oh, we got all those? Wow, that's amazing. New records on all this. Okay, great. Well, at least you guys got to see that. Of course, all this loot is pretty much irrelevant now, which is unfortunate, but yeah, that's what we wanted. That's what we had last time. We had like 6 of those, but just to give you an idea of what the loot looks like for that run. That was all the way from the very beginning, in case you're wondering. I tend to do that so I can level my guys up. So hitting level 25 already is not bad. Okay, well, I had hoped that we wouldn't just fail quests, but we can do that. We had a couple of, like... See, I try to leave this stuff so that I can cover it when I start recording again. So let's go ahead and get through this. Here you might need this for upcoming fight. Only true warriors will understand. Okay. Great. Well, this is a bit unfortunate because this is going to be completely wasted. Okay. I think one of our guys needed a ruby or something, right? Oh, there it is. Blacksmith upgrades. Okay, so let's quickly check. Alright, well, since I have the money, I'm going to go ahead and buy it now. Alright, let's go ahead and look at our new crafts, even though this is, once again, it's going to be irrelevant. 10% boost to character mastery XP. Okay. Alright. Cool. Now remember, we will be carrying over some of our materials just based off of... Which one is it? It is based off of that. So 40% of our resources will come over each dimension, and eventually we'll cap that out. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to this guy. How's that arena working out for you? Oh, I set up my scripts, by the way, as well. Well, I'm definitely not doing that right now. Hopefully that doesn't cancel, because I'm not really interested in this. I could do it, I guess, but I don't know. Let's talk to this guy. Okay, it says that they don't fail, but we just got a message that we failed a quest, so I'm not really sure what's going on there, but... Okay. I would prefer not to lose quest progress, that's for sure, but seriously, about the powder. Okay, well we already have that, so we can just immediately turn it in. Okay. Alright, so that's our way out. So we will be going to Dimension 4. You'll see that I have another 105 Essence here. Now, I haven't really boosted my relics, so I'm still 13 and 12. I don't think I put a single one in this. And I haven't done anything with these yet either. I'm specifically waiting, and I honestly think, even if crit shows up, I'm going to take the mana, because running through and doing what I'm doing, I'm constantly running out of mana on my healers. Now, that being said, now that we have hit... Okay, she's not 25 yet, so we still don't have the group heal, but hopefully that will happen. Well, actually, it'll tell you. 5.7, and we're at 5.5, so it's not that far off for her. However, the Mystic can now do recharge. Recharge 30 MP, so yeah, that's a lot of MP, and then restores party MP over time, so it's not like instant, but it's kind of like a regen effect for HP, except it's for... That's refresh, technically, for MP refresh. And then Ransack, this is going to change our life. So, and again, it costs MP every time they do it, which means I'm going to need to boost my MP totals so they don't run out immediately. But basically, we're going to be able to steal gold and additional essence, and sometimes items as well. So this is going to be huge, and... oh, whoops, I actually need to go into the characters for this. So I'm going to now switch this. I have Mystic Support, Carpenter DPS, Thief, Nurse Medic, Miner, Dark, well, there's some other stuff in there that we don't really need to go over yet, but Nurse, Mystic, and Thief. So regardless of what the regular script is, now this is going to be overridden by what I wrote. And it's very, very basic right now. So let me just show you here. So we've got Mystic support is this. And we'll see how well this does. If I need to adjust it, I will. But that's going to be that script. The Thief one is basically just, if it has Essence, ransack. And if they don't have enough magic to do it, then they'll attack like normal. So this is on auto, of course. And then this one is just ally less than 80% HP, first aid. Eventually we'll throw in the cure, like the one that hits everybody, the AoE cure, but I need to see how much it cures for before I can really set that up. Okay, so that's pretty much that. You saw that my pet leveled up, and at this point, I guess we can go here and sell, let's see, we can liquidate some of our stuff. It's not really going to matter, 376 gold is not going to really change much. Now if we had the well, we could convert the rest into essence, but of course we don't have that. So that's disappointing. Now we have another quest here? Okay, let's find out. Okay, and that's for the battle points. Yeah, battle credits. Alright, now, you completed a fetch quest. Quests like these need to be turned in manually. Signified by yellow. Okay. That's kind of a waste, but alright. I probably should have waited until we got to the next dimension for that money, but oh well. Okay, do we have anything else we need to build right now other than the well, which we obviously cannot afford? 83k, but I mean, I guess technically I could grind in this dungeon, in this dimension, but I'd rather just move forward and get the relics and keep moving. So let's go ahead and go to dimension 4, shall we? And let's see what kind of new things we have in store for us here. Yep, we know all of this. Alright. Like I said, I'm very inclined to take the mana relic this time, so... Okay. Alright, is that the crit? Let's find out. Yep, there it is. Okay. So, my inkling would be to take the crit one based off of my original Soda Dungeon run, but I gotta be honest, I think the mana is the way to go. 3 MP per level on the relic I think will make a bigger impact. I'd love to have the gold find, but we will get it eventually. And like I said, crit is definitely going to be a thing, especially for the melee build, but for right now, I'm going with this. So I hope this is the right decision, and for me it is the correct decision. And yeah, I think that'll be good. Okay, relic of ore. Okay, cool. Okay, let's jump in here. This should help us. We're gonna need it for ransack, if nothing else, plus the regen. Okay. Oh, look at this jerk face. What does he have to say? Oh, hey. Well, this is embarrassing. He got kicked out of the dungeon. The Darker Lord. Okay. Defeat the Darker Lord. Wow, okay, they give you 500 essence for that. That must be hard. Okay, interesting, interesting. Alright, so we've got nothing over here. Okay, let's talk to this guy real quick. The Darker Lord. Okay, great. So that just kind of gives you an idea that there's going to be a spike in difficulty more than likely. Alright, so here's where we're at with these. Now this has a cap. That is 100. This one's level 100 cap, and this one's level 300 cap. In case I didn't mention that before. Okay, now, how far can we go? So we can get 10 levels right out of the gate. So 10 levels is 93 essence. So that's a pretty good start. So we immediately have 33 extra MP on everybody now. That's great. It's absolutely amazing. All right, perfect. Now, once again, we go in here. We do our normal soda purchasing. Okay. Then we refresh and we start again. Only this time they're going to be using my scripts. So if I've messed something up, we'll know for sure. Like real quick. We need one more of these and then we have to refresh again and we'll do one more mystic. Now, 2 mystics is not necessarily what you would typically be running, but right now it seems to work fine. If we went here, if we went here to craft, I mean, I could craft stuff. I would prefer to just buy. He's got nothing after the next dungeon trip. Okay, so so they forced us to run with basically nothing equipped, which is that's a little annoying, but okay. In first soda dungeon, you could just buy some relatively basic but pretty decent gear, especially considering nobody's gonna have anything equipped. All right, well, let's do it. Let's see what we can do. Now, this will simulate. I still haven't shown this off. This will simulate a run up until the point where you would die. So maybe we do this just to show it off. I typically would not use my credits for something with nothing equipped, and they probably won't get very far. But since I haven't shown this off, maybe I do that now. Yeah, I don't even remember. Let's see here. Okay. That doesn't really say anything other than kind of that. So let's just try it and see what happens. Like I said, it's been so long since I've done this. I doubt they'll go much past like level 100-ish, and that's assuming they get even that far. So you must first complete this level without using battle credits. All right, well, there you go. So never mind. So that means you have to have already gotten at least that far. Now, there you go. There it is. Stole 2 gold and 1 essence. And then when you kill him, I believe you get another gold. Now, of course, eventually, they're going to run out of magic, but yeah, that will start to stack. Oh, that's bad. I don't want both of them casting that, but okay. Well, that's the regen, though, so that's actually pretty cool. 8 MP? Holy moly. Is it because we double cast, I wonder? Well, that's actually really good. We already got 3 keys somehow. I don't know how that's possible, but alright. Three essence, and then we kill him, and let's see, do we get even more? I think the answer is yes. Okay, so that's going to be huge. In case you were wondering, you got to set that macro up immediately. Macro, script, whatever you want to call it. I do have mine shafts enabled. I probably should have disabled that, but oh well. I mean, it's just more ore that we can use, you know? It does slow down your run, clearly, though. I mean, you can kind of decide whether you want to do this or not. I think early game it matters, but it matters more. Okay, well, you can see people have a decent amount of MP now as well, and then we'll start getting the crit stuff online, and yeah, we'll really be taking off here pretty soon. We're not doing bad, though. I mean, we're doing pretty well overall, I'd say. And like I said, that last dimension, I mean, that was 2 to 3 hours of, running the dungeon and just leveling up and getting supplies and stuff. I find it fun, and plus you can let it just run in the background if you really want to. Having at least 1 mystic is pretty much mandatory, because that means they'll never run out, or they shouldn't run out of mana. Well, the downside to this, not doing it manually, is I don't want them to just spam it. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure out the kinks. Like, I feel like they shouldn't cast it if it's already on. Like, why does the second person cast it? But maybe that's why we're getting 8 MP regen instead of 4. I'm not sure how much it's supposed to be because it's been a while, but interesting way to get your mana up pretty quick. And since they just naturally regen, right now it's 9 MP, so that's pretty strong. You can see it over here popping up right now. Yeah, there. Yeah, so apparently, yeah, using those battle points, you do have to have run the dungeon that far before, so it'll never take you further than what you've done in that dimension, which, I mean, that makes sense now. Of course, I wasn't really thinking about it at the time, but... And just to give you again, so that last dungeon, you got to see how we were doing with decent gear, whereas this dungeon, oh, I never showed off the gear. That's my bad. I didn't really show the gear off. That's really unfortunate. All right, well, I'll try to remember to show it off this time. If I'm in dungeon now, I can't really show it off, so I guess I could have equipped a bunch of people and just shown it off that way, but my bad on that. I didn't even think about that until now. I'll try to make an effort to remember that moving forward. My bad. But yeah, so far this is going pretty good. If I can keep her MP up high enough, then she can continue to do that. Yeah, this might be a reason to only have one of these. Because at some point that'll be a real problem that they're both doing that. Of course you could control it manually if you wanted. Or just bring one and then you don't have to worry about it. You're stubborn, I'll give you that. Guess I'll just have to stomp you. Meet me at level 400. Okay. Will do. I look forward to it, sir. And when we have a good weapon, that might end up still killing whatever you're stealing from, and, you know, grabbing some cash, grabbing some essence, and then also killing, so that'll be the idea anyways. I wonder if the double, maybe that's actually a strategy. Because they get 17 MP back when with that, yeah, and they're already capped, so does it even matter? Probably not. Yeah, I think this is how I ran my main groups, initially anyways. I'm sure there's some variations later, but it seems to be working. Okay. Got our janitor ready. I'll be happy once we get the group AoE heal. I'll have to think about how I want to set up that that script. They call it a script. If I say macro, you'll know that's what I'm talking about, though, because that's essentially what it is. But this is obviously not very efficient. If you were really going to be farming ore, you want the right team, which would be the miners, you know? Like 1 medic and 4 or 5 miners, something like that. But we'll wait until we get the relic strong, and then we'll go in and, like, really start farming the ore. That's how I'm going to do it. Of course, it's going to pick that again, because I forgot to unselect that, so... Alright, well, we might need a little bit of ore, so this isn't the end of the world, but again, it does considerably slow down your run. You can just tweak the settings to what you want. Oh, we still had enough to kill that guy. That's nice. Remember, this guy's boosting our overall health by like 4% as well, so. Got a green drop, nice. Common. Looking for those blues and anything above that, which we haven't really seen. I don't think I've gotten a legendary yet. I don't believe. Yeah, they didn't attack that ore because it was the final, like in the line, it was the final thing, so. That's annoying. I don't really know how to undo status effects. I think you just have to wait it out. Maybe there's another way to do it and I'm just unaware though. Definitely possible. I mean, we're never gonna run out of magic now. Just having this, the Mystics, if nothing else, that's definitely worth it. Between that and the Thieves, and then of course we have to have nurses, so I think this is the way to go. Focus on these three first, and then move into some of the other stuff once you have some relics online. It's just a matter of running dungeons at that point, you know? If you really wanted to level them up, and you had high enough relics, you could just put it on auto and let it run overnight or something. Okay, well we're getting relatively far. That's nice. Going up to 400 this time. I always like to show off this run so you can see where we're at power-wise with our relics, but basically with no other gear at all. Okay, we still got 8 MP, so it looks like only one, because I think only one of them did their thing that time. Not 100% sure, but I think that's what it was. Now remember, these are running on my scripts, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they have to be. I know these two are, and I'm pretty sure they are as well. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. So far, it's working. When I say that, I mean it's not the default script, so. Okay, Healing Fairy. Automatically, I have that just an automatic use. Typically, you'd have more keys, but... And if you don't run the mines, you will have more keys. It's pretty much guaranteed. That reset for health and mana can be huge. It used to be mainly for mana why I did that, but now that we have this set up, I don't think we're going to need that all that much. Of course, that doesn't mean we're invincible or anything. We're still going to have to work for it for sure, but... No armor, no weapons, no nothing. We're at level 150 of 400. We did get another key. We're at 46 essence. And most of the time I like to start at the beginning of the dungeon just so that they can get some XP. Because that's not based on the quote-unquote level of the enemy you're fighting. It's based off of how many levels you run in the dungeon. So naturally, if you start from the beginning, you're going to get more experience. And since we're running 2 of each class, we're doubling it on top of that. I mean, so far, I think this is going to be a winning combo. Now, as far as how hard the bosses get, that's only a matter of time. Yeah, this is huge. That is such a huge difference in survivability. Because typically what would happen is, when I was running the dungeons before, and I didn't have the refresh on the MP, eventually I would just run out of mana, and I couldn't move forward and like heal people. And you know, obviously you're gonna die if you can't heal. So, you know, that's typically what ended my runs. Now I feel like we can go a little bit further. I can't wait to see what happens when we're powered up. Or I should say when I have gear that is more appropriate. Now, again, that doesn't mean we can't get one-shot by stuff. We're going to have to boost health. We're going to have to boost attack a little bit more. And I'll probably boost up, you know, a little bit in the mana department as well. And that'll at least get us going. But, yeah, now that we have Ransack, that's also going to help quite a bit. So, it should go a little quicker. Yeah, so really nice progression there. And with this setup, I might not even use the normal heal. Well, actually, it's like a full. That's like a full heal, so maybe I will. Maybe I'll do something like if 2 or more members are below 70%, use the AOE heal, and we'll see how that works. Something like that. I mean, the fact that they're still alive with no equipment has to say something, right? At some point, they're going to get overrun. I think I'm just going to let this play out, though, so that you can kind of see where we're at. 1 essence. Yep. And then we got another one for killing them, so very cool. That is so huge. Plus, remember, I believe she's also stealing either gold or an item, so that really starts to stack over time. That sounds so cool. Now. I could also put one in there that says, like, if boss, steal as well. I could do that. Yeah, that is so awesome. They're just constantly topped off. This is working quite well. We are starting to slow down a little bit, which, I mean, the fact that we got this far is already insane. If we could get to level 200, that'd be really nice. Ooh, a triple. I don't think I've ever seen her attack. Scary. Okay, we're about to meet our maker. I mean, they're confused, so there's not a whole lot I can do about this. Okay, there we go. I do kind of like this setup, the way I have it set up. It's important to have the thief in the first slot, though, so that they'll ransack first before everybody kills the stuff. And then having the healers next are always a good thing. Yikes. Okay, well, we at least beat the 190 mark. I think what I'll do is I'll just, if we happen to somehow miraculously make it to level 200, I'll stop it there, and then I'd rather just put some equipment on, to be quite honest. Oh, I should have warped right there. That would have been perfect, but oh well. Just to try to make the progression, you know what I mean? I cannot believe we've come this far with no equipment. It's unbelievable. Pretty cool, though. As long as you only have a couple of things attacking, you can keep up with it. But the second you get 3 or 4 things attacking at once, then you're in trouble. Which is probably going to happen really soon. Can we get past this? Probably not. Oh yeah, they didn't AoE, so we're doomed. That's a lot. That's a lot to deal with there. We'll see. We might barely eke it out. Okay, we got her confused. Poison. We're all over the place. Well, we are still alive. Okay, can we beat this guy? Let's find out. Even if we do, we're going to stop it at the end of this, so... Brutal. Look at that team just go. Okay, well, we got it. Oh, come on, man. Really? Alright, boom. We're going to stop there. Alright, so let's just see what we get. Bam. We could go further, but... Okay, there we go. Group heal. Boom. New record. Really? Oh, it must be for this area? No, because it didn't show anything else. I have no idea why that's the case. Anyways, that's a great dagger. We'll definitely take that. And not a whole lot of other stuff, but decent enough. Okay, lots of loot there. All right. Oh, we got all kinds of quests. Let's go ahead and look at this stuff while we have it on camera here. The Darker Lord. First, I put on my left stomping boot. It's quite stompy and a particular favorite of mine. Okay, the Darker Lord. This is my castle, little ones. None of your trespassing business. This goes for your imposter friend as well. Really. Oh my gosh, there's so many things to talk to. We're already pushing this episode a bit longer than normal, but let's take a look. Tell me he relies on nasty combination of status elements to combat intruders. If you spend enough time in the dungeon, I may be able to translate this energy into signature energy into something more useful. Okay. Clear 700 dungeon levels. Well, I'm glad. Oh, that's something you're gonna need. Prevents burn and stone. Alright. Well, at least that gives me... See, I'm glad I did this before we started. Important to know, you find leveled items in the big old dungeon over there. Okay. But I'd offer you a little bonus for using my services. Okay. And these are things to upgrade stuff. Alright. A couple of quests there. And then what does this guy have to say? And we'll talk to her too. We'll get all this done so I can just run stuff and not have to worry about it. Okay, turns out flies love tavern stocked with sticky soda. Guess I didn't think through. Okay, mind swatting a few extra. Okay, so this is just a fly quest. I'm glad I got that right now. We'll go ahead and talk to her too. Place to set up shop. Okay, just like to see the personal achievement. That's all. Which reminds me, I have a ship stocked with treasures not too far from here. Real unique stuff. Show me some big milestones in the dungeon. I'll see if I can part with a bit of it. Okay, problem is the ship itself is in pretty bad shape. If you don't mind, talk to the carpenter about some repairs, then we'll dock it. Okay, build the Adventurer Guild. Let's just quickly see if I'm anywhere close to being able to do that. Probably not. Yeah, I'm going to need some gold bars and stuff, so that's going to be a little ways off, but it's not that expensive. It's just a matter of the resources, so I'll work on that, and I'll build it on camera. Now, let's take a look at where we're at here. So, we'll do 22 there, and then... I feel like this is probably best used here. Okay, great. So that's where we're currently at on our relics. Again, we've done nothing here. I feel like this is more important currently. All right. And yeah, I guess from that point on, I'll pick up in the next episode and I'll decide. I mean, it may just be that we're about to jump in and beat the next boss, or I may bring you back and show off some stuff if there's stuff to show off. But until then, if you did find yourself enjoying the video and you don't mind hitting that thumbs up button, I'd greatly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, now would be an amazing time to do it, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Have a good one.